Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Learn 28. Today we are actually going to be re-embarking and following up on 75-gallon tank. This is the 75-gallon tank right here. What I'm going to actually be doing, cycling this tank with a regular sponge filter. I'm going to be using a cobalt heater that I actually acquired over the weekend. Also, I'm going to be dumping in this huge driftwood right here. Beautiful piece of driftwood. This driftwood I picked up from Pet Traders, local fish store over here, Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is awesome. I got this for like a whooping 20 bucks, which is like really good. I don't know how to lay it out. Maybe this way, that way. I think more free open space. When you're growing out of arowana in a grow out tank, you want more space. And with an arowana, the larger tank, the better. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here. Maybe I'll drop it down for now. I'm going to use it if it was some kind of barrier for the display. Now this tank is missing a lid, of course. I'm going to be DIYing a lid, and with that being said, the lid that I'm going to be using is an egg crate of some sort, and it has these little pockets right here that I can slip it right in, and that's on each side, left and to right. Now with us filling up the tank, I'm going to be using this U-shaped, and it's going to connect right onto this green little hose that connects right onto it, but I'm going to use this and I'm going to fill it up. What you're going to be looking for is seeps, little drizzles, which I think are not going to be a problem with this tank. The previous owner did some resealing and it looks great from our standpoint of view. The reason why I love using this piece right here, it gives you two. Okay, it gives you two nozzles. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be running full cold water in here. I'm not going to be running warm water in here because it's going to take a while for this tank to settle in and cycle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take water from Bilangu's tank and I'm going to actually add it right here into this tank. As you can see, beautiful benefits of filling up a tank straight from the tap. There's your tap water. It has a little bit of a seep here, which I throw on this cloth. It prevents the water from spraying all over. Why does water sprinkle all over? Well, you know what, two things. It could be a loose thread in the socket itself, or it could just be a fundamental of the pipe having a little seep or a crack. This is just having a little seep. You don't want to put too much Teflon because it could defeat the purpose of the thread and crack. As the water fills up here, we just want to take a look. Again, on this side here, everything looks well. And for lighting, I'm actually going to use this light over here. This is a LED lighting, 48-inch lighting unit that actually Bilangu is using right now. And he's like wondering what the hell's going on here. I said, oh, this buddy, this is going to be your new tank. Hold on, it's getting a little hot in here. Warm. A little cold here in Manitoba, Canada, that sometimes we can't conduct weather. This weather is like annoying, or this weather is great. A lot of people enjoy this kind of weather. I don't. So what we're going to be adding in this tank is we're going to be adding prime, of course. We're going to be adding salt, of course. So I'm just going to dump this bad boy in here. Oh, it's not going to hurt if I put 2 capfuls in here. We'll go 1.5. 1.5. Okay, people want to know what happened to Fio. Well, Fio is in this tank. This is a Fluval Flex 57 liter. Okay, this tank is incorporated with a sump that's built into the back. You can tell over there, and there's a heater that I put in, a 100-watt heater. And this tank actually had a lot of flaws when I bought it. It was pre-owned and it was upsetting. I didn't come with a remote, but me being the type of guy to find a way to make things work, because I had this little cheap knockoff from AliExpress that my cousin kid actually bought for me about a couple years ago, and it actually just works. I could turn it on from here and boom. He's actually doubled in size. He's amazing, this guy. You see the stand, okay, this stand was holding my 2 Fluval cheese for my planted. Where did my cheese go? Now here's my planted. I haven't done an update video, of course. It's just Been really busy, and my Danios are here. I got a glow light tetra, and you know, a bunch of snails that are actually breeding. I got one up here, frog bits up there, and cryptocorinne over there, and I got some tropical plants, and my Java moss and Christmas moss has really taken its toll, and I got these pearl grass, and you know, I'm getting my terms up to date on my venture with Planted. I also want to share this with you, this amazing piece over here. This I picked up over the weekend, which is going to go into my Fluval Flex. I think it's a little large, but look at this. Wow. Now this is a bonsai, a dried up bonsai, Dragon Show brand bonsai tree. This is like basically regularly priced at like $174.99. The seller wanted to get rid of it at a whooping price of 75 bucks. Now tell me something. That is amazing. That's such a steal. You know, I got a few of my fans that are watching me and asking me, hey, Learn, how do you get all these deals? To get these kind of deals is basically a little technique that I call buy and selling. Now, buy and selling is something that I really do enjoy doing. For you to afford in this hobby, so for example, I got that driftwood. Say I picked it up, got it for 20 bucks. I would basically know in my mind that I could sell that for at least triple of what I got it for. So say I got it for 20, right? I post at her right now. They go for stores at about 89 for that piece, 89 to basically 100 bucks. But if I posted for a mediocre 60 bucks, it would sell. I know it would. It would just be something that somebody would invest money into. That being said, that's one piece. So later on, I come across, say I bought my 39-gallon tank. It came with fluorite. It came with 2 pumps and whatnot. Do I need those pumps? Do I need that fluorite? Maybe the fluorite, but not the pumps. Right away, automatically in my head, I'm thinking I can get 10 to 15 bucks per pump. What kind of pumps? Depends on what kind of pump it is. But a basic generic pump, they can go for 20 bucks at stores. I put them up for sale, I make $30. Put the other one up, I make another $25 to $30. Sell them for both for 50, I got the tank for free. I bought that tank for 50, and that's what I mean. Just keep the goods moving. People ask me, how come you have so much tanks? Why are you always selling and whatnot? You know why? Because I buy a lot of stuff. I'm not going to use all this stuff. You know, I'll pick the stuff that I need from it, and then I'll post it. And that would be on a Craigslist or a Kijiji ad or on Facebook. And that's how people look at stuff, and what they need, they'll get it for an awesome deal. They don't know how much I got it for, but I'm telling you now, that's how it goes. And for people that want to know why this is the way to do it, this is the way you can basically afford what you want in this hobby. Not just going out and spending a few hundred here and there and you're downpour. When you're buying and selling, anything is possible in this hobby. It might take you a while for you to climb up, but the more you invest in, and the more you're moving the goods by buying and selling, you're working your way quicker to getting that achievement. And for me to get the 75-gallon, it costed me, I think maybe $0 in the long run. I sold the white cabinet reef tank for what I bought it for, but I kept all the goods. Now that being said, when I get everything all, I'm going to be setting up my saltwater tank with all my equipment that I basically got for whooping 200 bucks, I think. I got these awesome LED lights, these LEDs that are easily going for $700. And I got these to know that I can use these and don't have to invest in another new light. But that's an example of that. But anyways, let's get back to the tank. So the tank's just about done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Now you see how cold this water is? You could tell just freezing temperatures here. Okay, so here's my thermometer. I'm just gonna put it right here. I'm gonna look at how accurate this thermometer is with this thermometer. Look at the mercury drop. Like it's just dropping like wildfire. You want to take your rag and you just want to give it a nice little quick wiping. Oops, get rid of some of the moisture. This stand is not really finished. So I thought to myself that I was going to finish this stand. It's winter time, and you know, just having paint and whatnot being used inside the house is not really called for, especially I got kids here and stuff like that. You don't want to take the risk. My friend over to the saltwater side of the hobby told me that he had painters come over. When the paint fumes, got into the tank, it wiped out all his livestock. Now I'm not gonna take the risk of that. I know people are probably gonna differ me and say that you can paint it when it's running and whatnot, and of course you probably can, but I'm not gonna take the risk. You can finish this stand and everything in the summertime. Oh, for foam in this tank, I said I was gonna buy some styrofoam, but you know what? We came across my coworker that was selling off her stuff at home. She said she had these foam. I'll show you. This is where it's kind of foam that you use for underlayment for gym stuff or heavy duty stuff or treadmills in the basement, and she had tons of them. I still got like half of them in the garage. That kind of foam right there. It's like a 24 by 24 depth and length. It was, you know, all I did is I took my square, took a blade and measured, and poof, right there. And I put some on the top, and it acts way better as a cushion leveler to keep your tank leveled. You can tell from here to there it's leveled. And you know, getting the perfect level, it's because your floor has to be leveled first. That's how you get a perfect level. That was like 20 bucks. And you're going out to buy some styrofoam, generic styrofoam, for 10 bucks for a sheet. And this stuff's even way better. Now I don't have any bacteria really running in this tank. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna take those sponges and this driftwood, and I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move it in here, and that's gonna slowly bring the bacteria in. Okay? And that's the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and follow.